Jamie, it's good to see you. You put all of this together in the world, not to mention the Middle East and Ukraine. Is America losing control?
Well, what we're seeing is in many ways the end of the post-war international order. It's starting to crumble, and we're seeing these places where at the edges of what we call the international community, at the edges of this area that's been defended by the United States for many, many decades, you'll see probing by Iran, by China, by Russia, maybe at some point by North Korea. And it should be really concerning for everybody.
I'm going to take that as a yes, America is losing control, because for, post-Cold War and certainly after Desert Storm in the 1990s, America seemed to have so much control. The Biden policy has always been, it seems to be constant focus on de-escalation. And you mentioned probing. You put those together, and to go back to Vladimir Lenin, the world's bad boys, Kim Jong-un, Vladimir Putin, Xi Jinping in China, Iran, and Hezbollah and Hamas, they seem to be continuing to find mush from the White House. Is that fair?
I think it's been for a long time, maybe decades, that the United States has tried to declare red lines, and those red lines haven't really been red lines. And that's been across presidents, across parties. And the United States is exhausted. And so this is a moment where the United States needs to stand up to Russia, to China, to Iran, and then all of Iran's proxies. And we don't have the energy to do it in many ways. So we need to be tougher than we are, and we need to get our allies, and whether our allies are Japan and Korea and the Philippines, or whether it's our European allies, everybody needs to step up, because this world that we've all benefited from for the last 70 plus years is in many ways crumbling. And if we want to fight back, if we want to defend it, we're going to need to be more aggressive. That means more aggressive in Ukraine, more aggressive in the South China Sea. We need to stand up to North Korea, what we're seeing in the Middle East with Hezbollah and Hamas. Hezbollah and Hamas are tentacles. Iran is the octopus. And we need to be absolutely clear about what we're facing. And we don't want to start any wars, but we can't be so afraid of conflict that we cede the territory to our adversaries.
I take what you say advisingly in terms of whether or not red lines are enforced. In fact, I wrote down one of the questions to ask you was, what are the red lines, if you will? But to take issue, Donald Trump did lay down some red lines. He went after Qasem Soleimani. He told and threatened Kim Jong-un that if there's more rocket tests, my button's bigger than yours. And Kim stopped the rockets. Now, you can argue about how he did it and everything else, but I would hesitate to say that the world was a safer place, was it not, 4 or 5 years ago, if we took a tour?
I don't think so, actually. As I said before, the United States doesn't have the appetite for doing all of this alone. And so we have to be standing up to our adversaries with our allies in tow. And certainly across administrations, as I said, we've not been strong enough. But the Trump administration decimated our alliances and the faith of our allies in us. And so I think that made us a lot weaker. When Iran attacked the Saudi oil fields, the Saudis are still reeling from the fact that the United States, under the Trump administration, didn't respond in an aggressive way. And with North Korea, President Trump meeting with Kim Jong-un without any precondition actually strengthened Kim Jong-un very significantly. And so certainly we can be critical of what's happening now, what's happening during the Trump administration, the Obama administration. The big headline is this is an increasingly dangerous world. And China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, they are probing to see what they can get away with. And the more they can get away with, the more they're going to try to get away with. And that's the connection between what's happening in Ukraine now and what happened in 2014, when they could just seize Crimea with really no cost and everybody could make nice with Putin. Why wouldn't he think, well, we can take another step and we'll get the same response?
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.